You'd mentioned, I think in in the Bomb First lives, that you had seen Mike Tyson at a lot of parties. Do you have any fun memories partying with Tyson?
Mike was a fool. Mike loved the party, loved the women. Mike, I remember we used to in Vegas. We used to have strip parties. This dude named L.A. Dre, rest in peace, L.A. Dre. He's like Too Short, main producer and stuff like that. But L.A. Dre used to have a hookup with bras in Houston and Atlanta, Magic City. He must have like a pimp or something. I don't know what L.A. Dre, but So he used to, I guess, yeah, because Too Short always talking about pimping, right? So anyway, L.A. Dre flew a whole bunch of chicks in from Atlanta, brought them, Suge paid for everything, but a whole bunch of chicks from Atlanta to Suge house in Vegas. So probably about 20 chicks, just around there, paid for already to do whatever, So the homies around, everybody just kicking it. Pac, he got mad at the airport with his boy, I think it was that Mike Nice dude or that Nice dude, some artist, where they didn't have their tickets and he wouldn't fly on the plane because he wanted to fly with his people. And I told him, I was like, we get him on the next flight, and Pac got mad, so Pac didn't come. But so we got all of these bitches and stuff at the house and stuff. Pac lived like 3 or 4 houses down in Vegas from, I think Molly Marv said he got the house now where Mike Tyson used to live. And so he comes over there and he was like, I got $5,000. Whatever chicks want to come and hang with me. And now, you talking about us who broke niggas, ain't got money like this. And now we hot, because, all the bitches jumping off our laps, jumping and running over there with Mike. And I remember the homies was like, we're going to whoop Mike's ass. Don't bring him over here no more. Mike going to get his ass rushed. I remember Butchie was like, we whooping Mike Tyson ass. If he come over here again, one of us can't whoop him, but 3 or 4 of us, we're going to whoop his ass. I remember that. That was so funny. Niggas was bad, because, all those bitches was trying to go with him. And we was like nothing niggas now. And the ones that had to stay back and stay with us, they were mad because they know these other bitches over there getting, they had already been paid, and they over there getting broke off some more. So that was a funny Mike Tyson.
I seen in Bomb First, one of your live chats that you talked about, you had your favorite story was about Don Zelly.
Okay. Don Zelly was one of the homies from Hollywood Pyro. Cool dude. Don Zelly, he got caught up in some bullshit where he was DJ Quick main bodyguard, and he hung with DJ Quick. And Don Zelly, back then in the 90s, you used to keep your music like gold. You didn't want it leaking out. Like now, artists purposely leak their music out to get on mixtapes or just to jump the street dates and all of that. But back then, you didn't want your music on the streets because you wanted everybody to go buy the cassette or the disc. And so DJ Quick was in charge of mixing down All Eyes on Me album, because by then Dre had, went on by his way. And so Quick was the main head producer. Don Zelly was his security and, hanging with Quick daily. Don Zelly somehow got a hold of All Eyes on Me album before it was released on the streets. He was doing what they all did. Don Zelly ain't no different than all the homies, trying to make some extra money and did some scandalous shit. He took the cassette and took them up to this popular car wash stereo shop, weed spot in Compton called Untouchable Sounds, where this dude named Melvin owned the location. And Trayvon and either Buntry or Neckbone, but I know Trayvon Lane was the main one. They went up there because, like I said, it was the weed spot as well in Compton. It's on Alondra and near Atlantic Avenue. And they heard the music being played up there. So of course they was like, hey, how y'all get that? Where y'all get that from? And they was like, well, Don Zelly brought it up here. And so Suge was like, That's one thing about the homies power rule thing. You just couldn't rack pack or jump nobody because then you have a all-out war, you know? So he called Donzelli in. And Donzelli had a good size on him, you know. He was, cool, like I said, cool dude from Hollywood. And he called Donzelli in and he goes, Donzelli, man, you know, you out of pocket for doing that, you know, doing that. You're going to have to take a fade with one of the homies. And I think it was like Neck, Bone, who nobody want to fuck with. Neck Bone is a monster. Buntry, another monster. Trayvon, and Rock, Chisholm, and a couple other ones was in the office. And he said, you're going to have to pick one of the homies to, you know, take a fade with on that. And he was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. And so, you know, the obvious choice probably would have been Trayvon, because he's a little smaller. He wanted the smaller homies. And Rock. Rock was just like, shit, I'll take that fade. Boom, bombed on him. And then they just started fighting. So that was just one of the incidents that happened in Suge office. I guess y'all call it the Red Room. And the reason why I guess that when I'm talking about the Red Room, I always thought everybody was talking about this little room that everybody went down really to get their freak on or, you know, have some quieter time. You know, go to sleep, stuff like that. But I guess y'all was talking about Suge office because it had the red carpet and the big white death row man in the chair, the symbol in the middle of the carpet.
And that was it? Everything was cool after that?
Donzelli got fired. He either got fired or just quit, or Suge probably told Quake, you know, he don't need to be around no more.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember seeing Donzelli after that. I mean, at death row.
Right,
you know, Compton. He's still, you know, Donzelli's still out there.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Donzelli.
Can you tell me about the Rolls Royce story? I guess it's when Suge's Rolls Royce got shot up.
Yeah, Keefy D
brought it up.
Keefy D tried to say the Rolls Royce got shot up. Rolls Royce didn't get shot up. That ain't an accurate statement. What happened was, we were standing outside that night.
Where were you guys hanging out? Where'd you guys run into Keefy D first?
I don't know. Keefy D tried to say we flagged him down and told him to come to us at the House of Blues or some shit like that. I don't remember that. I don't remember ever hanging out with Keefy D or anything. But Keefy D has stories that and I can't remember because I didn't really know him or some of the people that was around like that. So I'm not gonna sit up here and try to say he lying or that's not true. But I know the story that he's talking about when he say Reggie started shooting. And I'm about to tell it. And what happened was, we was outside this club called Paradise. We was across the street. Anybody know Club Paradise? It was a gas station right across the street from the club. We were standing at the gas station in a group of about 6 or 7 people. And these are some of the craziest dudes I ever known. These 2 dudes just walk right in, and usually when you got 6 or 7 dudes standing around in a circle, what you do? Walk around it. These 2 motherfuckers walk right through us, through the crowd, and turn around, and they started shooting. You know, once they got a few things, so we looking at them, probably, like, what's wrong with these crazy motherfuckers? Now I'm on them, like, I'm stepping back. I'm figuring they about to do something, which they did. And those niggas took it, as they walked past the crowd, they turned around and shot. None of us got hit. Well, a dude named Diamond that hung around with this dude that Suge used to hang around named Big West got shot in the leg. But they take off and run. My ass take off chasing them, popping rounds at these motherfuckers as they running. Suge jumps in the Rolls Royce, because, Suge jumped, and Buntry and Neckbone behind me. And they run somewhere and run in an alley. And the whole time I'm just firing at these niggas. Pow, pow, pow. And Buntry and Neckbone right behind me. Pow, they firing. Suge crazy ass in the Rolls Royce. I mean, this is a big old Rolls Royce. Come down that alley, driving crazy, come down the alley. driving real crazy and shit. And he, because I guess by then he done got to his stash and all that. And he jumping out of the car with his guns and stuff. And so that's what happened. But the Suge car never got. But Suge, the way Suge was driving and all of that, you would have think it was something involving the Rolls Royce, which it wasn't. Suge just was driving real crazy to come and, be back up to his boys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you was worried
Well,
about.
yeah, I mean, we let off some rounds. We let off some rounds that night, and of course, we didn't go looking down the the alley to see if these motherfuckers got hit or not. We just got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
But you know me, I was like, damn. Wondering if anybody turned up. Man found dead in the alley on the news or something. Then but never heard nothing. So.